Hello everyone, my name is Marissa and I'm going to show you how to make my Joyous Day Bracelet. Here it is. It is a 2-needle project. You'll need anywhere from 6 to 6.5 feet of thread. So go ahead and get your materials together and I will show you what to do first. It's a very simple project. You're going to love it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I got my 2 needles and I've threaded about 6 feet of thread and I'm ready to go. I'm going to start with my table cut button. So I'm going to pick up 3 11-0s. I'm not even going to put a crystal on it because it's just so pretty. So I put 3 11-0s on one of my needles, let them drop, and then one needle goes in one hole, the other needle in the other hole, just like that. Hold your button and then pull your threads. So I got my thread on. I'm going to pick up 3 11-0s on each needle. Just like this, letting them drop. I'm going to pick up my first RounDuo, and again, one needle going in one hole, my other needle going in the other, just like this. We are not crossing, just like that. Let them drop. So this is a very, very simple bracelet. I would say this is very much a beginner project. So coming out of our RounDuo, on each needle goes an 11-0, a mini round. Whoops. Let them drop. Then pick up your first rhombus bead, and again, your needles are going to go in like that. And this is still pretty early on in your project, so just hold on to your beads while you pull your threads, while you pull both of your needles. That way everything stays centered. So this is what we have. Okay, so now we're going to mirror what we did. On each needle goes a mini RounDuo. Mini duos are an entirely different bead. Okay, 2 11-0s after your mini RounDuos, and then pick up a regular RounDuo, and your needles are going to go in like that. So no crossing at all. We are just doing our first pass, and this is what we have. This is what we're going to do all the way down our bracelet. It's going to be RounDuo. We're going to share the RounDuo with both of our needles going in the same direction, with one needle in one hole, the other needle in the other. Then on each needle an 11-0, on each needle a mini RounDuo, and then we're going to share the rhombus bead with one needle going in one hole, the other needle in the other. When we come out, on each needle goes a mini RounDuo, an 11-0, and again we're going to share the RounDuo. So pick up, and just remember, before and after the regular RounDuo goes an 11-0. So, whoops. I don't know why I picked up a RounDuo again. Got a little excited there. So, okay, backing up. I already have my RounDuo there. So again, 11-0s only go before and after your RounDuo. So I have my 11-0s here. On each needle goes a mini RounDuo. And just make sure that all of your holes are clear before you start. That way, and then your rhombus bead. And make sure, again, that your holes are cleared. That way you don't have any problem. Now your rhombus bead you won't have, as soon as you pick it up you'll know. But your mini RounDuos, of course, you won't know until our next pass. So you don't want to do this whole pass of your bracelet and then be ready for your second pass and then find out you have to take it apart because you have a clogged hole. So just check those. At least check them as you're putting them on. That's what I do. Okay. So Now I'm putting on my regular RounDuo. And again, with one needle going in one hole, the other needle in the other hole, just like this. No crossing. So finish doing this. Finish doing this until you have your desired length. And for mine, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used 9 rhombus beads. So I did units, 9 units. I'm only going to do 8 with this one because this one fit me kind of big. So let me measure this. This is about a 7-inch bracelet because I know you're only supposed to measure like halfway to your loop. So this is a 7-inch. I'm only going to do 8 units on this one that I'm going to do with you now. So go ahead and do your units, as many as you'll need, and I will be back. Okay, so I finished doing the length that I need, and I went ahead and I used 9 rhombus beads anyway. It just seemed kind of small. So all I did, you need to end it with a RounDuo. So once you do that, or once I did that, I just added beads for my loop, and then I just came down, and I'm coming out of my RounDuo. And what I did with my other needle, I just went up, went through the loop, down all the beads, and I came through my RounDuo as well. So there's 2 threads in this loop. What you can do is also go in it a 3rd time. That way you have 3 threads in there, but I'm not going to do that right now. So now I'm already ready on this side. I'm ready to go and do my next step. So, but how you get there is you're coming out of your RounDuo, then go down your 11-0 and down your mini RounDuo, and you're going to go through your rhombus bead. And then once you're coming out of your rhombus bead, hop on over to the other hole of your rhombus bead. You're going to have a little bit of thread showing, but that's okay. It won't really show. Hop on over to the other hole, and then go through your mini RounDuo. Do not catch the 11-0 that's before it. You need to be coming out of your mini RounDuos like that. And now go hop on over to the other hole of your mini RounDuo. So I'm ready to do my next pass. So both of our threads are coming out of the other hole of our mini round. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work with our 11-0s again, and I'm using another color, and we're going to also work with our 8-0s. So on goes an 11-0, an 8-0, an 11-0, an 8-0, and an 11-0. So on each of your needles, 11-0, 8-0, 11-0, 8-0, and 11-0. And go through the next mini RounDuo and line. And that will put those beads in place. So on my other side, I'm going to do the same thing. 11-0, 8-0, 11-0, 8-0, 11-0. Just like that. And then I'm going to go through my other mini RounDuo. Now from here, that's what you got. Now from here, a little bit different. And I'm going to go back to my champagne 11-0s. You don't have to use 2 colors of 11-0s, but I like to do that. You're going to pick up an 11-0, a 2x3 rondelle, and a 15-0. So on each needle, again, 11-0, 2x3 rondelle, and 15-0. You're coming out of your mini RounDuo. You're going to go in through your RounDuo, but like this. You're like circling, like this. And then pull. Kind of fix your little crystal there. And then you're going to pick up a 15-0. Go through your 2x3 rondelle. just going to kind of hold it there in place. And then I'm going to pick up another 11-0, and I'm going to go through my next mini RounDuo. And that's going to put your little crystal in place there. So let's do it again on this side. Coming out of my mini RounDuo, I'm going to pick up an 11-0, a 2x3 rondelle, and a 15-0. I'm going to go through my through my regular RounDuo like this, in this direction. I'm going to come out. I'm going to pick up a 15-0, go through my 2x3 rondelle again. And I'm going to pick up an 11-0, and I'm going to go through my next mini RounDuo. And I'm going to pull. And this is going to put your little crystal in place right there. Okay, so one more time. Coming out of my mini RounDuo here, gonna pick up an 11-0, an 8-0, an 11-0, an 8-0, and an 11-0. 11-0, 8-0, 11-0, 8-0, and 11-0. Going through your next mini round and pull. Then do the other side. 11-0, 8-0, 11-0, 8-0, and 11-0. Going through this mini RounDuo. And then $11-0, 2x3 rondelle, 15-0, going in through your mini RounDuo in this direction, and pull, pick up a 15-0, go through your rondelle, pick up an 11-0, and go through your next mini RounDuo. So you're going to do this all the way down your bracelet. And just do, don't get too ahead on one side. Well, you really can't, because you have to work on this side and then on this side. But just keep doing it the way I showed you, all the way down. And I'll meet you back. Okay, so here's my finished piece. This is the one that I had done first, and this is the one I did for this tutorial. Now, all I did after I added the last of my beads here and my crystal, I just went back, and I went back in the way I came out, the way I started over here. I had to go back down and then go back down the rhombus bead, the rhombus bead, and then come back and then go up the other hole and then come out on the other side. So, and then once I did that, I reinforced my table cut button, and if you want, all you have to do is reinforce with one thread and then meet your threads and then tie a knot. If you don't want to do it like that, just go back and you can just do half hitch knots. You can bring in your needle in through, you can just go down one of these open spaces and then come up through the other one, do a loop, and then just take your thread and tie a knot, and then just go back into your rhombus bead and put your knot in the rhombus bead. So this is how it looks. And this one, I did end up using 9 of my rhombus beads, and it's a little bit smaller than this one. And again, it just depends on the 11-0s that you use. Sometimes some colors, even though they're 11-0s and even though they're the same brand, sometimes they're bigger than, some 11-0s are bigger than others. But that's okay, because your bracelet still comes out pretty. You don't have to adjust anything, and it looks really nice on. So this is how it looks on. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for watching.